Dear friends, have you ever wondered why some people, even without using expensive cosmetics, always have radiant, smooth, and glowing skin as if they've just had a spa treatment? What exactly did they do that made their dull skin transform into fresh, even-toned, and tightened skin in just a few days? Dear viewers, there's a very simple, inexpensive, and easy-to-make formula being widely shared because of its surprising effectiveness. With just a few common ingredients from your kitchen, plain yogurt, ripe tomatoes, and a bit of raw honey, you can create a skincare mask that is incredibly gentle, natural, and helps restore tired, dull skin to a healthy, radiant glow, day by day. But more than that, I'll also share with you a detox drink that works from the inside out, helping the body feel lighter and making the skin brighten from within. When both the inside and outside are properly nurtured, the results become gentle yet deeply effective. Please stay with me until the end of this video to get the full recipe and instructions. Because with just a few minutes each day, you'll start to feel a noticeable difference in your skin. Friends, don't forget to leave a comment about your current skin concerns. I'll try my best to respond with practical, easy to apply advice. And if you find this content helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the Live Well Everyday channel so I can be motivated to share even more useful tips for a healthier, more mindful, and meaningful life every day. Green Heart, I wish you good health, peace in every breath, and that every morning you wake up feeling refreshed, with your skin glowing like it's been given new life. Dear friends, after many years of walking alongside women on their skincare journey, I've come to realize one thing deeply: sometimes, the simplest things bring the most surprising results. Expensive doesn't always mean better. What matters most is understanding what your skin truly needs and choosing the right gentle, natural solutions to nourish it consistently and respectfully. Today, I want to share with you a recipe I truly cherish, not only because it's simple, affordable, and easy to make at home, but because its effects are truly noticeable when you stick with it. A complexion that becomes brighter each day, soft, even-toned, and healthy from within. That's exactly what this formula can bring. It's a delicate yet refined combination of plain yogurt, ripe red tomatoes, and a bit of raw honey, three familiar and accessible ingredients that, when combined properly, become a deeply nourishing and effective skincare treatment. The first ingredient I want to mention is plain yogurt. For each application, simply use about 2 teaspoons of unsweetened yogurt, just enough to evenly cover your face without waste or heaviness. This type of yogurt is naturally fermented and contains millions of beneficial bacteria for the skin, especially lactic acid, a compound that gently exfoliates dead skin cells and softens the skin's surface without causing damage. It also provides deep moisture, making the skin smoother and helping restore its natural protective barrier. With its gentle nature, plain yogurt is suitable even for sensitive skin, as long as it's the kind with no fragrances or added sugars, ensuring absolute safety every time you use it. Next is ripe red tomato. Each time, you should use about 2 teaspoons of fresh tomato juice, made by cleaning, blanching, and finely mashing the tomato flesh. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect the skin from sun damage and environmental pollution. Moreover, its high vitamin C content supports collagen production, brightens the skin, and fades dark spots, making the complexion more even and lively after each use. The cool sensation when applying tomato juice to the face soothes the skin after a long, tiring day, both relaxing and nourishing. And an essential component of this recipe is raw honey. Just 1 teaspoon of honey is enough to deliver deep hydration and natural antibacterial properties to the skin. Honey is rich in enzymes, B vitamins, and gentle anti-inflammatory agents that help calm irritated areas, speed up healing, and keep the skin soft and plump. When mixed with yogurt and tomato, honey acts like a moisture-sealing layer, helping nutrients penetrate deeply without evaporating too quickly. When these 3 ingredients come together, They create a skincare recipe that's not only gentle but also comprehensive. Yogurt cleanses dead skin cells and provides moisture. Tomato brightens, evens tone, and boosts skin resistance. Honey nourishes, protects, and soothes inflammation. Though simple, these 3 ingredients combined create a natural mask that gently purifies, restores, and brightens the skin, without irritation. Without thinning the skin, only gradually penetrating and improving the skin over time. The method is far from complicated. Just mash 1 ripe tomato and extract about 2 teaspoons of juice. Then mix it with 2 teaspoons of plain yogurt and 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Stir well until the mixture is smooth and consistent. Cleanse your face with warm water to gently open the pores. Then apply the mixture, gently massaging to help the nutrients absorb deeply. Leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then rinse with cool water to tighten the pores. Pat dry with a soft towel, and you'll feel your skin softer, smoother, and more comfortable after just 1 use. For the best results, this recipe should be used 2 to 3 times a week, ideally in the evening before bedtime. However, if you have inflamed acne, open wounds, or are currently undergoing dermatological treatment, it's best to temporarily pause using the mask to avoid irritation or adverse reactions. Additionally, although this recipe is very gentle, you should still patch test it on a small area under your chin or on your wrist to ensure compatibility, especially for highly sensitive skin. This is a formula I often recommend to women who want to improve their skin gradually, without rushing or relying on heavy cosmetics. Because beautiful skin doesn't come from using countless products, but from understanding what the skin needs, making the right choices, and nourishing it with sincere care each day. With just a little consistent care using such familiar ingredients, the skin can slowly rejuvenate, becoming soft, radiant, and truly healthy in the most natural way possible. Dear friends, our skin is a reflection of what's going on inside our bodies. Taking care of the skin externally is important, but if the liver isn't clean, the blood is still overheated, digestion is weak, or toxins are building up in the system, then no matter how many layers of masks you apply, your skin will still struggle to look truly radiant and healthy. That's why I always emphasize, for sustainable beauty, we have to start from the root, by healing from within. Each day, our liver processes hundreds of toxins, from food, the environment, and even emotional stress. When the liver is overburdened, its detoxifying function weakens, and toxins start accumulating in the blood, which shows up most clearly on the skin. Skin becomes dull, prone to breakouts, dry, and loses elasticity. To help the liver function better, we need to provide the body with cooling, anti-inflammatory ingredients that purify the blood, regulate circulation, and boost the skin's defenses. One of the formulas I always recommend is a simple yet powerful detox drink made from perilla leaves, fresh ginger, and pure honey. Though these ingredients are familiar, when combined correctly, they form a gentle remedy that both cleanses the body and nourishes the skin from the inside out. For the perilla leaves, use about 5 to 7 fresh leaves, preferably at their peak, neither too young nor too old. Perilla isn't just a flavorful herb in everyday meals, in traditional medicine. It's considered a valuable medicinal plant. The leaves contain powerful antioxidants like perilla aldehyde, lutein, and rosmarinic acid, which help cool the blood, reduce inflammation, and support the liver's detox process, thereby improving skin tone. A clean liver means cleaner blood. And when blood flows well, the skin becomes brighter, more vibrant, and resilient. As for the fresh ginger, use 3 to 5 thin slices. Depending on your body condition, ginger is warming, and in the right amount. It stimulates blood circulation, warms the stomach, reduces cold hands and feet, and improves digestion. It contains gingerol and shogal, 2 natural compounds with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that boost circulation. When blood circulates properly, nutrients are delivered more efficiently to skin cells, giving the skin a healthy glow, youthful color, and reducing visible signs of aging over time. For honey, 1 teaspoon of pure honey per serving is enough. It adds a pleasant sweetness. But more importantly, it's packed with enzymes, B vitamins, minerals, and especially natural anti-inflammatory compounds. Honey soothes the stomach, strengthens immunity, gently promotes regularity, and helps the body eliminate toxins without fatigue. When dissolved in warm water, honey also helps regulate internal heat and soothes cellular damage caused by free radicals, therefore protecting the skin more effectively from aging triggers. When these 3 ingredients are combined, they complement each other perfectly. Ginger warms and activates circulation. Perilla cools, supports the liver, and purifies the blood. Honey harmonizes the system, soothes digestion, and boosts immunity. The body becomes lighter, circulation improves, internal organs are energized, the mind becomes more at ease, and over time, the skin begins to renew itself, not just brighter, but clearer, not just even-toned, but naturally elastic. The method is very simple. Each morning, rinse 5 to 7 perilla leaves. Slice 3 to 5 pieces of ginger, and place them in a pot with 1 liter of water. Bring it to a boil. Then let it simmer gently for about 10 minutes. Once the water cools to warm, pour it into a cup and stir in 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Sip slowly, in small sips, allowing the warmth to gently spread throughout your body. If you like, you can split it into 2 servings, 1 in the early morning and 1 in the afternoon. Both are very beneficial. When you drink this daily as a self-care ritual, you'll start to notice changes in your skin. It becomes less dull, less heavy or tired. Instead, your skin and your spirit will feel refreshed and lighter. I often tell my sisters, drinking this cup every morning doesn't just nourish your skin, it nourishes your soul. Because when your body detoxes, your liver gets to rest, and your mind is nurtured by routine and calm. That's the true root of health and beauty. However, please keep in mind that this recipe isn't suitable for everyone. Those with low blood pressure should reduce the ginger or substitute it with a few slices of lemongrass. People taking blood thinners or preparing for surgery should consult their doctor before regularly using honey. Pregnant women in their first trimester or anyone with a known sensitivity to perilla should also be cautious. And most importantly, don't drink it on an empty or overly full stomach. The best time is about 30 minutes after breakfast. Taking care of ourselves doesn't always require grand gestures. Sometimes, just 1 cup of warm tea in the morning, with full intention and love for yourself, is already a big step forward in the journey toward living healthy and beautiful. Dear friends, sometimes, to see our skin become more beautiful doesn't require going far or spending a fortune. It only takes a bit of consistency with simple, gentle practices each day. If you keep up both the tomato yogurt honey facial mask on the outside and the internal detox drink from within, you'll begin to see results in just a few days. Your skin won't just be brighter and more even, it will radiate a fresh, natural glow as if new life is awakening from the inside. And if today's sharing feels helpful, don't forget to leave a comment about your current skin concerns. I'll try my best to respond with practical and relevant advice. Also, please hit the like button and subscribe to the Live Well Everyday channel, so each passing day brings you 1 step closer to true health, beauty, and inner peace. Green Heart wishing you lots of health and a light, joyful journey, so that each morning you wake up feeling calm in your heart, with a face that glows with renewed vitality.